Fox 40 News at 9 starts now.
Well, good Tuesday evening to you, and thanks so much for staying with us after the president's address. I'm Joy Redmond. It's raining, it's pouring. Dave isn't snoring just yet. We just can't seem to catch a break from this weather roller coaster ride. Now the question is, will your drive in tomorrow morning be a wet one? Let's check in with our chief in charge to get the answer. Dave Roberts standing by with your first forecast. Dave, can't stop, won't stop. This is Mississippi.
That's right.
President Obama wasn't the only leader in the spotlight tonight. Mississippi's new top man was also center stage here in Jackson to deliver his first State of the State address. From the Magnolia State's economic woes and decreasing checkbook to the recent pardon gate controversy left behind by his predecessor, Haley Barbour, Governor Phil Bryant has a lot on his plate, and the public wanted to hear what he had to say. Fox 40's Courtney Ann Jackson has the details. The fate of the law to have security at Capital City convenience stores remains in limbo. The Jackson City Council planned to hammer out details on repealing the controversial measure, but voted to put the discussion into committee and handle it another day. Good Thursday evening to you, and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Joy Redmond. Horrific homicide. That describes the scene outside a Jackson club. 2 men are shot to death, and what's more bizarre, the club wasn't even open. The shooting happened around 9 o'clock last night outside the Hall of Fame Sports Club on Highway 80. Right now, police are still searching for the murder suspect. Fox 40's Kylie Knowles has been covering the story all day and joins us live in studio with the latest. Kylie.
Much more on the story coming up on Fox 40 News at 9. Joy?
All right, thanks so much, Kylie. As the family of a slain JSU student continues to grieve, they're now forced to deal with a murder motive. There are many looming questions, including why did a cousin allegedly kill their son? 19-year-old Nolan Ryan Henderson was shot Sunday morning at the Palisades Apartments that's right next to JSU's campus. Last fall, a majority of Mississippi voters said no to the personhood amendment, yet bills are still being introduced that define limits to medical care. The organization says lawmakers should focus on the importance of people. Across the metro, 80s and sunny. It's my kind of weather, and it's what spring in Mississippi feels like. But of course, spring also brings those showers. So how soon could we see them fall? Let's ask the woman who brings showers, but it looks like it could also bring a cheaper light bill. Energy says it's customary. All right, thanks a lot, Lindsay. Women unleash a united front on the steps of the State House. Women are Dan
Muller.
Okay, we got you.
And the football coach, of course, is Dan Mullen.
Yeah.
So you can only imagine the confusion and the comedy that could come out of that pairing if it were to happen.
That's right. You never know. Eminem, kind of like T&J, or not?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You should laugh at my jokes. You really should.
Coming up next. I haven't heard him in a while. I was thrown off.
Do you have yours, Travis Raycheck, and is it the lucky one? Oh, we're talking millions. Good Friday evening to you. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Joy Redmond. Well, if it's okay with you, we're going to lay our top 9 and 9 to the side because there's one story that's topping not only the Magnolia State, but the nation. It's perhaps one of the biggest controversies to sweep Mississippi in years, the release of hundreds of felons from behind bars into your neighborhoods. Tonight, a convicted killer speaks out about to you, and thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Joy Redmond. Get ready, folks. The burr is back. Well, at least for tonight. Quite a chill in the air, but will it stick around through the morning? Let's get straight to the Lane took some time out of her busy rehearsal schedule to talk to Fox 40 today. Fox 40's Courtney Ann Jackson has been following this today, but Jefferson was detained until his next court appearance. They believe he's a threat to the public based on what they learned in their investigation. Payne was not currently working with JPD. He had left the force to join the military. The other 2 men are still listed as being on payroll, but Chief Coleman says that will be changing. Bond right now, and we'll have a court appearance tomorrow where bond will be set. Not guilty. That was the plea for 2 men accused in the murder of a Rankin County.
Fox 40 News at 5:30 starts now.
Good Wednesday evening to you, and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Joy Redmond. It is a historic hate crime that has rocked national headlines on the edge of energy technology and hopes the state can lead industry innovation. While the NFL sends shockwaves through the Saints, heavy penalties handed down. They're coachless in the Crescent City. Sports Director Travis Raycheck joining me now to explain how bad it got for the Saints. Travis, this is obviously more than a slap on the wrist.
We knew they were in trouble.
Yeah.
How bad? Well, we found out today,
yeah.
And it was pretty.
Right.
That's the biggest thing I worry about when I'm doing the weather. Is the Sandman could come out at any time and sweep me to the curb. Hey, we're looking at 65 for tomorrow. Now 74 on Sunday. Now here's the deal. We start the weekend off with the chance of storms in the morning on Saturday, and then we're okay for Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, most of Sunday. And then Sunday night, wouldn't you know it, more storms come back in. So we're going to be watching that very closely as severe weather is possible during both events.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go find out who the Sandman is.
I want you to know who the Sandman is.
Google it.
Yeah, you will find out.
Okay.
We'll get you up to speed. Don't worry about it. Thanks so much for joining us. Make sure you're back here tonight at 9. We'll be here. Coming up in your top 9 at 9, cracking down a murder mystery. Tonight we'll hear from a neighbor that found the young man's body. Plus, see how communities across Jackson work together to fight crime.